Hello, Pisces. Welcome back to Intuitive Insights with Willow. Here is where I always wish you peace and the understanding that life is always happening for you, not to you. Now, this is going to be a timeless general energy check reading, okay? We're going to throw out three cards. That is the main story, but we're also going to throw 9 cards for some supporting details, okay? It's going to give us more insight of the story. I'd like to take the time to acknowledge guardian angel Lauviah. Reason being, this guardian angel governs those who are born on or between the dates of May 11th through the 15th. You do not have to be born on that day. You do not have to be a Taurus to gain assistance from this guardian angel. All you have to do is ask, okay? Do your research, you know, to be associated, to receive guidance from them. There are no limitations for you, baby. This life is yours. You willed it. You understand? Another thing is, if you are one that's seeking fame, celebrity status, success, this is your guardian angel. You want to illuminate God's life in this world, this is the guardian angel to help you with that. Want to gain more wisdom and diplomacy, this is the guardian angel for that, among many other things. Just take the time. I did provide the correct spelling of this guardian's name, Lauviah, okay? And research, become more familiar with this guardian angel. Let's see what is in store for you, all right? What is going on with you? Mm. Prince of Cups. The princes are kings in this deck, okay? 9 of Wands. All right. Pisces, look at you. What have you been working on? 5 of Pentacles. We are going to clarify. We also have 8 of Wands. So Sag, currently, Jupiter energy is dominating your reading. You have Jupiter and Mars that is dominating your reading right now. Prince of Cups, what's up with this lover? All right, you have 6 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups, which brings me to the 8 of Cups. Why the world? Give me 1 second, okay? Because I want to give this to you right. What want out and what I wanted, you gotta be ready. And the 5 of Pentacles, I don't want it all the time. You got the Knight of Cups out here twice. Queen of Swords. But when I get it, you better make me smile. So give it to me right. All right. What I have here is kind of, it's interesting. All right. So you have 6 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups. It does bring us to the 8 of Cups. All right. So emotional fulfillment is what you're after, but internally. What this is giving me, though, because you're an individual, Knight of Cups, he wears his heart on his sleeves. He is after love. Not only is he after obtaining love, but oh, he overshowers you with love. He's so sweet. You understand? But in this deck, he is a big skeptic. Like, he's alarming with how he gives out his love. Here, you want a victory. You want a connection with an individual. That's what it's giving me. But it's showing me that you're entertaining many options, all right? 7 of Cups is like you got a lot of people in front of you and a lot of great prospects. It's giving me Love Island vibes. Like, we could make this work and it be a success. But it's like you don't want to waste it. Why entertain it if you're not going to pick one that's in front of you? If you got a plethora and a lot of potentials, prospects that are great, why is it so hard for you to make that decision? All right. 9 of Wands. When the 9 of Wands comes in, he is the wounded warrior. So it does tell me the Knight of Wands influencing you is one who has felt they found the one, really had a great connection with the one, and then it didn't turn out to be that way. Something happened. You didn't get the victory that you were after. We have Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. That there was some deceptive energy. Someone, it could have been you, it could have been external influences, but someone impacted this union for the two of you. I don't really know what that means for you. I mean, we could dig deeper, but to be honest with you, I don't want. I want to make this quick. Whatever it is, if you're curious to know, ooh, you made me hot. It's like you worked really hard on this connection, okay? The deceptive energy here, it's not something you saw coming. It didn't make sense. You didn't it didn't make sense as to why it didn't work. Why you didn't reach what you wanted to reach. Maybe you're an individual where you entertain a lot, you give a lot in emotions. Pisces is actually known for this now. And I did say you got Mars energy out here too. So you could be a Pisces Aries. With that Jupiter here, you could be an individual that grasp, you know, you have a lot of suitors, you do really good in the connection, and then somehow the flame just goes out. You know, you don't mean anything by it, but it happens. Eight of Wands is at the bottom of the deck too over there. I don't know if I told you that, but it is. The outcome energy though, so you start now with Scorpio energy. Your influence is Sagittarius energy. Your outcome is Taurus energy, Five of Pentacles. And this is, you know, going at it alone, like feeling not good enough. Good enough for what in the future? It's clarified with the King of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Whatever this is for you, okay, so strong communication, but also there's love. There's a passion to begin. So are you on a journey? Like, are you pushing forward for a connection? Okay, so you can see what I'm talking about. Bottom of the deck, you got Three of Wands, the Lovers, and you have Strength. So this is Aries, Gemini, and Leo. All right. Again, you got a lot of fire energy out here. Are you taking a journey, moving on with the idea of having a strong connection with a Leo? Could you be pursuing a Leo? A Leo that you may have had a connection with before and it didn't work out, and now you're having, excuse me, you could have, with all this love that you have, that's the energy that you're in now. The Prince of Cups is now energy. And the future, maybe you could be dwindling in the air, waiting for a response back, as in you may not have picked the right person. You may not have looked at the situation as you thought you did for this individual to be with this person. As in, their feelings for you aren't the same that you had for them. You threw a hook out there hoping they'd catch it and bite it, and they didn't. You drew the line in, and it's empty. When it comes in the matter, the Five of Pentacles being clarified with this, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Wands, you could have expressed thoroughly how you felt, and felt there was fire between the two of you. it was reciprocal, the desire was equal, and then they just left you out in the cold and was like, nah, our maybe they like hanky panky, but they don't want something serious. And this is why it left you kind of like in limbo, as in you were still sitting there hoping, hoping and praying for this to happen, and it just didn't. You didn't get what you put yourself out there to get, what you expected to get back. All right, so on the main deck, look at that, Six of Cups. Here we have Eight of Wands, Prince of Cups, and Temperance. What this tells me is, in underlining, you are starting to understand. It's making sense to you that this person isn't coming around. That's what I get with the Eight of Wands and the Prince of Pentacles. Maybe you're going to try your hardest to really grab them, because I mean, it's a lot of fire energy out here. Fire signs do not get rejected. It doesn't happen like that for you guys. So, if there is rejection, you did it first. The person just finally accepted it. They may have not gotten it. You could have had them dangling on, and then finally, they, either way, you're in control of it usually. They say if someone had their heart broken, it probably came from a fire sign, because you guys are the hard teachers in the matters of love. But here, you got Sag here twice. So it's giving me, it's like it's magnifying, I'm going to go harder. They don't see my worth the way that they should. Maybe I didn't approach them the right way, type thing. This could also be talking about Leo season. We are in Leo season. You may not necessarily be dealing with the Leo. You may be dealing with any sign, and it's just happening in Leo season. We could just be getting that as well. Sag is heavy too. You could be dealing with the Sag, but it's like you're going back to the drawing board on this. You are hurt about this. To feel like Five of Pentacles to be the future energy, that is lacking. That is needing to show attention to something that you've been avoiding, something that you haven't watered enough, given more time and attention to. It's being left out in the cold. And why are you being left out in the cold? Well, why? Because I express strongly my love and affection, and I have just, my desires just keep growing for this individual, and I just want more. I don't want us to stay at the page stage. I want us to get to the king and queen stage with them, and they didn't want that. They just left me on bread. They just left me empty. That is what I got for you. So if you want to know, if you pursue this person, what would they think? Please don't make no life altering decisions based on the readings that I'm giving you. Don't do that. But if that person didn't respond, you want to know why the person didn't respond to you, it's because they don't have the same feelings that you have for them. It is what it is. That's what I'm getting. You worked really hard at this, though. It's not something that you just started with this person. Damn, Pisces be at the end like that. I hope this helped you, though, baby, okay? Just understand, it's their shit. You're a Pisces. Why I said fire signs don't get rejected? Well, because you're coming through with fire energy, but you are a Pisces. Shit, Pisces don't either. I mean, I guess everybody gets rejected to some shape, form of fashion, but Pisces, y'all kind of be like, whatever. Y'all be hurt, but, the emotions kind of, y'all allow it to just go. You don't kind of get hung up on it. In this sense, that's probably why I think you're more like Pisces, Aries, because you're kind of hung up on it. It's kind of really strong. The rejection is not registering well. It's like as if you're going to pursue them more. You know what I mean? All right, Pisces, that is what I got for you. I'm at 15-minute mark. Let me not hold you any longer than I need to. Understand that no matter what hand life deals you, you play that hand to the best of your ability because you got it regardless. I'll see you in the next video.